Well, Fox 26 is your station for safety. A new report from Rice University's Baker Institute identifies the most dangerous places for children walking or riding bikes.
Well, joining us is the author of that report, Dr. Zoabe Hafeez. Thanks so much for coming on Fox 26. So what exactly did you come up with? Basically like a list of the most dangerous spots in Houston?
So it was actually a map of the city of Houston and where the hot spots are. One of the things that we found that was really interesting was a mega hotspot actually emerged. So if you go down 59 from right around where the West Park Tollway starts, and that area between 59 and West Park Tollway, all the way from Little India to Chinatown, all the way out to A-Leaf past the Beltway, actually functions as a mega hotspot where lots of kids walking and biking are getting hit by motor vehicle drivers.
Oh, wow.
So you talk about Hillcroft Avenue as an example of the improvements that can be made. So what kind of improvements? Because from what, you know, I used to go in that area with Little India and stuff like that. It's always kind of been that way, and it hasn't gotten better.
Yeah, and that's true of a lot of Houston. Specific to that Gulfton part of Hillcroft, that the city of Houston, and it was a really good public-private partnership that the city of Houston embraced, they were able to install nice wide sidewalks. They were able to decrease what was once a 4-lane each way road into 3 lanes each way. And then the major thing that I think they did was they improved the crosswalk so that even as a driver, when you're going into that intersection, nobody shows up out of nowhere when it comes to maybe a child pedestrian or a child bicyclist. It's very predictable and it's very obvious when and where a child is going to enter your field of vision and your vehicular movement.
So are those all strategies that other areas could take to make the streets safer for children here in Houston?
It depends. So I think one of the keys of this particular study is that my hope is that this heat map will really make its way through the neighborhoods that are most affected, because it's possible that different neighborhoods actually need different solutions. So one of the other hotspots we identified was Sunnyside in South Houston, and it's very likely that they're going to need a different intervention than what we're seeing happening in Hillcroft. So it's possible that what we need to do is as diverse as the city itself.
Well, you talk about that, like in Hillcroft, it almost seems like there's not enough parking, so some people just like park in one spot and then they're walking all over just to get in different areas. But just to your point of different solutions for different areas.
I think that's exactly key. It's really going to come down to engaging the people of those neighborhoods and asking them how we can help. But I think the first thing is really finding what those hotspots are and then disseminating that information for the public.
What made you want to look into this?
I was born in the hospital that I work at, Memorial Hermann, and so I'm a native Houstonian, and personally, I would say that one of the things that we've noticed as physicians is that there is a child mental health crisis occurring. And an article released last year in the Journal of Pediatrics suggested that independent play, that's kids being able to walk and bike or play or do anything outside of parental supervision, is a key as to why children's mental health is getting so bad over time. So this was a major passion point, I think, for me and a lot of pediatricians in the country.
Wow. Well, hopefully a catalyst for a lot of change. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you.
Thanks.